Welcome everybody to today's live Star People Masterclass. So if you resonate from the Starseed realm, you're going to enjoy this call, maybe learn a little bit more about yourself and why you are like you are. We've already done the Incarnated Angels Masterclass, the Incarnated Elementals Masterclass. Today is the Star People Masterclass, and the last realms of the Earth Angel is the Old Souls and Wise Ones, and we will be doing that very soon. So I hope you can join me on that. But today is all about the star influence. I personally absolutely love the stars. I've always had a fascination with the stars and drawn to them. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to share you some of the star people personality, some stuff around being a star seeds if you recognize yourself, and then I'm going to share the different hybrid realms that have been identified. This work is originally from Doreen Virtue, and it's all of this is in my free report that I will share the link below. So if you'd like to read that in full, please request that so you can. So welcome everybody that is joining. So welcome Louise, Deborah, and everybody else who's already on the call with me. Welcome to all of you. So when we say star people, star seeds, what do we mean by that? Well, it's people that are here on the planet in a human form now, but originally they came from other star systems and other planets. And the reason why we have so many here on the planet today is because we needed to be in a human form. When we're in a human form, we can create more change. And that is why we have so many of us here. If you do identify solely just with that star person realm, you might find that you're very much the characteristics that I'm going to share, but we also have lots of, as we know, there's 4 core realms, and we're all different, we're all unique. So there's going to be lots of information about those different realms. You may see if you can identify yourself. We'll give you a little bit more clarity into yourself. So for a lot of pure star people, this is their first earthly life. And it can be incredibly difficult because we know it's a very harsh planet. We've got a lot of energy going on the planet. And they often feel overwhelmed and they just want to go home. They just want to go home. However, many have been here before, and that's when you're going to maybe resonate yourself, recognize yourself a little bit more when we tell you about the hybrid realms of star people. So welcome to everybody that is joining me and all of those that listen to the recording as well. So I hope you enjoy this. So firstly, if you have that star person influence, you're very peace loving. They're very helpful people, but they don't want the credit or attention. So star people normally like to be unnoticed and stay hidden. So they can be very nice, but they can be a little bit distant, want to put the walls up a little bit, not get too close to people, because they are highly sensitive and they can just pick up on everything. So they're normally very shy and very softly spoken. They don't like to talk about themselves or their feelings. And they don't like competition or any type of competitive sport. So if you are a pure starseed, you're probably going to recognize yourself here. If you have influences with the other realms, maybe not, it's not quite me, so keep listening. Star people in themselves are very sensitive to harsh energy, and they don't like any type of violence, any type of fighting, anything like that makes them want to recoil a little bit. Most don't watch, listen or read anything to do with the news. It's just too upsetting. It's too upsetting. Being so sensitive, they just don't like it. They also don't like being around a lot of people or being in crowds or anywhere there's too much energy going on. Once again, it's just so overwhelming for star people. They do have a fascination with certain star systems and planets, such as Pleiades, Andromeda or Sirius, and many of us have had lifetimes on those in those places as well before we've come onto the Earth plane. They normally have a very natural interest in UFOs, anything to do with the stars, life on other planets, astrology, space travel, ETs. This is all really fascinating, hardly surprising if you are a star person. They also love science fiction. So this can be movies, it can be books, games, TV series like Star Trek or Star Wars. It reminds them of being home. Reminds them of being home when they watch things like this. And they can often have dreams and visions of different star systems and different planets that they may have spent lifetimes on. So they normally absolutely love anything to do with technology, and I believe that a lot of the amazing technology we have on our planet today is due to the star people and those that have that strong star influence as well. The problem is it can be very task orientated and tend to become a little bit of a workaholic as well. As children, star people are usually viciously teased and bullied, and I know a lot of us can be bullied as children or teased for being so different. This is especially true for those that have a strong star influence, because they can look different and they just don't fit in, and it's very obvious. So unfortunately, they can get bullied very easily for being different. And this can also go into adulthood as well for so many. So they often feel like loners, they feel a little bit like outsiders, and they may feel just so disconnected from other people, this planet and what's going on, disconnected from their families, from their siblings, from people around them. So anyone that has that strong star influence, it's really important to connect with others like you, that you have that sense of connection. Many star people, certainly if you're a pure star person and you don't have those strong other influences, don't really know the ropes on this planet. So that's, once again, it can be really hard to adjust and fit in. However, you're so important here, being here on the planet, because we need your vibration. We need that beautiful soul of yours to help raise the frequency on this planet, because you really do make such a difference. Star people normally have an intuitive sense of spirituality. So this is not religious, like in a religious way. I personally believe all religions are rivers that run to the sea. But they love symbols, they love codes, they love runes, they love sacred geometry. And I've got one of my favourite hoodies on today because I love sacred geometry myself. So many must live by the water. Because we feel at home when there's a body of water close to us. We feel so at home, and the reason is because it reminds us of home, especially when you're underwater as well. So they love being near the oceans, lakes, any bodies of water. The life mission of a star person, it is that global mission, like all earth angels while we're here. It's that bigger mission for being here, and generally the main purpose is just to be a lovely, kind, nice person that they are. Star people are incredibly kind people. They're super helpful and considerate of other people's needs. And as we are like this, it has that ripple effect out to other people. So it helps to diffuse the anger and the rage and the stress that's going on in the planet when we can just hold that space and be kind. Be kind. So spreading kindness and common decency is a huge trait of star people. They are like the undercover do-gooders. They prefer behind the scenes, so that no one notices that they're there. So they do well in all different types of roles here on the planet if it fulfills that line purpose, where they can be kind, they can be considerate, they can just make that difference but not get noticed too much. But they can do very well in different professions, especially involving technology, because they literally are light years ahead in technology. So we can have people, anything from doing with space travel, exploration, writing science fiction novels or movies, anything to do with the stars and being out there in the world, in the universe. They're also amazing energy healers. And I think it's because they bring a frequency down onto the planet that we don't necessarily have here. And they can help bring that through. So it'd be amazing energy healers. And a lot of them are, in fact, Reiki masters. And they do very well. And anything also like scuba diving, where you're under the water. Because once again, it does make star people feel like they're home. Physically, sometimes they can actually look like they don't belong in this world. They look like they belong in outer space, especially those that are just pure star people. They like to dress different. but not too different because they don't want to get noticed. Often little or no makeup, don't see the need. They normally have very large or unusual eye shapes and colour, and often unusual eyebrows as well. They can be very task orientated rather than relationship orientated. So as starseeds, they're here to work. They just want to work, so they can be workaholics. So relation can suffer unless you're with another star person, and then you can get on very, very well. So they're not really comfortably socially, as in talking in front of groups or talking about their feelings in general. And when you're in a relationship with two star people, there can often be quite a big age gap as well, because they recognise themselves, and it doesn't matter with the age. It's just that connection that they have. So I hope that's been interesting so far, and you'll be like, oh, actually, I think I might resonate with that. What gets me with the starseed influence more than anything when I first come across this information was the love of water. I love being by water. I love, if there's a lake, I want to go and I want to be near that. And obviously the stars. Absolute fascination and love of the stars. So we also have different hybrid realms. I'm going to share them in a minute, but I'd love to know, does that resonate so far? Does anyone be like, yes, that does sound like me, or maybe have a little bit more information. When we learn about the different hybrid realms, you see that the star influence is still strongly there, but the other realms can have more of an influence on us. So I'll go into that in just one moment. I'm just going to have a little sip. Let me know how you're doing. Welcome to everybody that has just joined watching as well. There's a lot of information that I'm sharing here. I'll try not to talk too quickly. So let's have a look at the being an observer witness resonates with me. Yeah, absolutely. I don't want to get too noticed. It's just being there, being us, being kind, doing our thing. Little small acts of kindness really do make a difference. And it reminds me of a story that I'd just love to share with you. And that is a little boy walking along the beach, and there's been a storm, and there's thousands and thousands of starfish that have been washed up onto the beach, and there's a little boy walking along, and he's picking them up and he's throwing them back into the water. And this person sees them like, what are you doing? And he goes, I'm saving the starfish. And the adult's like, well, you can't possibly save them. Look at all these thousands of starfish. You can't make a difference. And the little boy picked up a starfish, threw it into the ocean, and said, made a difference to that one. And that's the truth of it. We do make a difference. Sometimes we don't recognise, we don't feel like we're making a huge big difference in the planet, but every single act of kindness adds up. Louise, but well, you know me, Sarah, interest in UFOs, etc. Also being near water, the sea is my favourite, but even a river is good for me. Yeah, absolutely, Louise. Absolutely. Let's have a look at the hybrid realms and just see if you recognise yourself in these. So the first one up is we have the Galactic Knights. So these are a third star person, a third from the angelic realm, and a third wise one, old soul. And they're a bit similar to like the Jedi Knights. Anyone loves Star Wars? I love Star Wars. The Jedis. So their purpose is to guard and protect. They are the protectors, the Knights, physically and energetically. They're very protective of their families and the roles that they play. Very reliable, trustworthy, have very high integrity, and they believe in justice. Yeah, they're fascinated with books, movies, anything that's to do with knights, in fact. So it's a key telltale sign that you may well be a galactic knight if you have that fascination with anything to do with knights, and also very interested in dragons. So the next hybrid realm is the Atlanteans. Now I know I've spoken about these before on the Angelic Masterclass. So if you resonate with the Atlantean realm, you are a third star person, a third angel, and a third old soul. Basically, if you're Atlantean, you lived at Atlantis. You was here at the time of Atlantis. You have the confidence and the wisdom of that old soul, that wise one. You have the love and the giving heart of the angels, and you have the technical abilities of the star person. So after Atlantis fell, those that survived went on to bring wisdom into different areas of the world and travels. This is Greece, Egypt, like the Mayan territory, Peru. They love these cultures. So if you have a fascination in any of these cultures, this may well ring true for you this realm. They're fascinated by the pyramids, by sacred geometry. And they just know, when they hear about Atlantis, they just have this inner knowing that it resonates and that they've been there before. They love the oceans as well, Atlanteans, but many don't want to swim in it because they are afraid of drowning. And this is sometimes from the unconscious memories that we all still can carry from our past lifetimes. Atlanteans also have a very strong connection with dolphins and the mer people, which I shared more on the Elemental Masterclass. They also have a very strong connection to crystals as well. If you're anything like me, your house is covered in crystals. And you might recognize that in yourself as well there. Because in Atlantis, we use crystals for everything. Okay, so is that you? Does that resonate? The next hybrid realm is the Cherubs. The Cherubs are half angels and half star person. These are known as the Star Angels. They love love. They love anything to do with love. They're highly romantic. They love falling in love, romance, movies and books, anything to do with love. They'll put hearts everywhere. They'll have their houses decorated in hearts and love, anything. They just love love, and they love being pampered. Is that you? Do you recognise yourself? You could well be from the cherub realm, who says half angel, half star person. The next hybrid realm is the mystic stars, and the mystic stars are half star person and half a wise one. So these are wise ones from other planets. If you think of someone like Yoda from Star Wars or Obi-Wan Kenobi, they are wise masters that have come here on the planet to bring knowledge through these other star systems. So this could be the technology, and it can also be the different healing modalities, because we have so many wonderful healing tools on this planet. And they can really feel other people's emotions, the mystic stars. So does that sound like you? Does that resonate? The next hybrid realm is cosmic angels. Now, cosmic angels are half star person and they're a half angel, similar to the cherubs, but there is a difference in the vibration. So the cosmic angels are guardian angels of beings from other planets and star systems, and they've chosen to be here on Earth because we need a physical presence here on this planet. And they literally are angels from other galaxies. We also have the mystic star angel, which is a third star person, a third angel, and a third wise one. So these are angels from other planets, but they've been here before. They know the ropes. If you're a very new star person, as I say, it feels like you don't know your ropes, you don't fit in. Many of us, many of us have real strong influences with these other realms. We have been here before. We do know the ropes. So do any of those resonate with you that I've just read from the list? Because I know it's a lot of information, but it's really interesting when you start looking into it a little bit deeper, because when you can recognise stuff, it's like, oh, it makes so much sense. I always see it as a bit like a massive puzzle, and you're putting the puzzle pieces together, and it's like know thyself, isn't it? Learning about ourselves. So if you are from the mystics or cosmic hybrid realms, you're very open-minded, but you still can feel a little bit socially awkward because of that star person influence. You have a very strong connection to all the other planets and the star systems, and you may even know where you're from. Now, I've had lots of different types of readings in my life. I know I spent time in Pleiades, I know I spent time in Alpha Centauri, and I've got a really good friend who's very Andromedan, and I have a fascination with Orion. Does anyone else have this fascination with Orion? I absolutely love seeing the stars, and I love seeing Orion in the stars, especially out of all of the stars. So if you're a mystic cosmic, or if you're a star person, really in general, you're an amazing energy healer. You really have such beautiful gifts that you can bring here to the planet to help. The Reiki comes from Pleiades, and all the different energy healing, some forms that we haven't even quite tapped into yet. There's things that are being discovered as we wake up more to our gifts, as who we truly are. We can allow this knowledge, this wisdom that is intuitively in ours within to come out, so we can share this with the world and share it with others. We also have a subcategory of the mer people when I done the elemental call about all of those that resonate with the elemental realm, and there's lots of hybrid realms within that. One of them is the star mers. So this is the mer people, but the star mers have a very strong star influence. They can often be loners and just very drawn to the ocean and stars around that. If you would like any more information on any of the realms that I've shared, the hybrid realms here, or the star people, the angels, elementals, old soul, you can request my free report, and it will give you quite detailed information on everything that I have just shared with you. The most important thing is, if you do resonate with the stars, with a starseed influence, as so many of us do, just to know how incredibly important that you are, and how much you're needed here on the planet. We all have gifts here. We're all here for a reason, and when we can fully own who we are and acknowledge who we are and the gifts that we bring and our uniqueness, and be able to share that to the world in a way that feels comfortable for us. A lot with the starseed influence, especially if it's very strong, they don't want to be out in the public eye. They can feel socially awkward. But whatever brings you joy, whatever is your way of helping other people through healing, through working with books and around science fiction, or even scuba diving, whatever that is, even if you just work in a checkout, you sometimes see people on checkouts, because I recognize people all the time when I'm out and about, the influences that they can have, and they're just very quiet, unassuming, smiling, friendly people, and they make such a difference. It really does. I'm sure many of you, if you go out shopping and you have a unhappy or moody cash register person, it's not the nicest of things. When you have someone who's friendly and kind, it can make such a difference, can't it? So that is what star people do and bring to the planet. And we have all these different hybrid realms. And when we can learn more about ourselves, the puzzle that we are, and really appreciate our uniqueness and all that we are, we can make such a difference to this world. So Babs, it's so interesting discovering who we are. The sea with mountains, does that sound like coastal works? Absolutely, Owen. Absolutely. The sea is so healing, the water and the sand. It really is. Water is incredibly healing. And there's a frequency in water, the vibration in water. I don't know if any of you have come across a lady called Veda Austin. She's done some amazing research around water. Her name is Veda Austin. I know she's got a website, she's got some videos on there. Check her out. I think it's VEDA Austin. And she's done amazing stuff around water, which you may find very interesting. There is a consciousness in water, very powerful. We say, can you get a bit tired of whatever role you have chosen if it doesn't seem to have any effect? Of course you can. And we do, don't we? We sometimes feel that we're not making any difference in the world, that we're not really doing much. But think of that story of the little boy and the starfish that have been washed up. You can make a difference to one person's life. You've made a difference, by being kind, considerate, having integrity. All these little things add up. And sometimes we feel we need to go out and do these big, massive things in the world to be valuable or worthy or be enough. And that's just not true. That's just how we get conditioned growing up. But just being you is enough. It's enough on the planet. Just doing what brings you joy. And I know, Erwin, for you, it's very much spending time in nature. If any of you don't know Erwin, he's a wonderful admin on here. He's been the longest standing admin. He is Totally. It has the most amazing relationship with Mother Earth and nature, and these walks, he's walked all over the UK. If any of you ever come here and need a guide, Owen's your man. He knows all the little secret places. Hannah is drawn to dolphins. Yeah, I love dolphins. Had the most amazing experience with dolphins once, physically, energetically. So, does that sound like you? Anything that I've shared? Has that maybe opened your mind a bit, maybe curious to find out more, or maybe that's answered a few questions for you, like, oh, that does make sense, that is exactly me. There is a really good quiz that I come across, and it's called the Star Archetype Quiz. I can't remember the lady's name. It's Swarovski. I can't remember the lady's name who wrote it. Star Archetype Quiz. It's a free quiz that you can get online, and in that she lists the 12 star families. I'm from the, no surprise here, the Diviner family, which makes me laugh, as I'm Sarah Vine. My dad is David Vine, Divine. I'm from the Diviner family. I'm a Void Walker. So one of the gifts I have is 1 foot in physical and 1 foot in spiritual, which has really made sense most of my life, because I was sort of a bit way with the fairies, but I have such a connection obviously with the earth and such a connection with spirit as well. It really does make total sense, and the no fear around the death, or the ego death and that kind of thing. I highly recommend checking out that free report. It's called the Star Archetype Quiz, and you might be quite interested in that. Another thing that I wanted to mention, because I'd like to hear from you, to let me know in the comments anything that you would like to share, and then we will do a bit of a meditation so we can connect more to our starseed realms. Is that when we think of this planet and what's going on this planet right now, as we know, we've got a lot going down. It's a very much controlled planet. I feel like it's been a prison planet for years, unfortunately, and that's why there's so many of us here. That's why so many light workers and earth angels are here on the planet right now. We needed a physical presence. And I know there's threats always of World War III and nuclear war. It's always a huge threat. But I wanted to show you something that I believe, and that is this planet is surrounded by starships. Surrounded. We have the Galactic Federation. I'm sure some of you have heard of the Galactic Federation. And they are not going to let a nuclear war happen on this planet. That's for sure. So, but there's a lot of fear that's perpetuated, isn't there, on this planet? And we do have a lot of, say, ships that are surrounding this planet. We obviously can't see them. They're in a different vibration, but they are absolutely watching their starseed family here on this planet. And there will be huge celebrations when you go home, when you do connect with your starseed family. So let's have a look what we put there. Apparently I was dolphin leader once, according to an Akashic reading I got. So leadership isn't, bless you, Erwin. We can certainly check in on that. We're speaking tomorrow, aren't we, Owen? We'll check in on that for you if you'd like, because there might be some energy around that. We can certainly release that for you. So has anybody got any questions about the star person realm? Has anybody recognized that they may be from one of the hybrid realms that I read out? I know we have quite a lot of Atlanteans in the group that resonate, that are from the angelic realm, and old souls as well. Babs has just posted the quiz to the star archetype in the chat, so if any of you would like to check that out, and I do recommend that you do, it's really interesting. I paid to get the full report. I do think it has been posted in this group in the files, if you would like to check it out on there. I know I shared it with our lovely Sandy, who's one of our admins in the group, and she's a creatrix, which is all to do with the codes and the grids, and that's exactly what she does. So it's really, really interesting to just find out a little bit more about yourself. I love learning about myself. I always have. I find it really fascinating when you find out these different information, especially when it really resonates and you're like, I just know that. just know that and feel that. So any comments, anything you'd like to ask or share, please write in the chat. And we're going to go into a meditation in a moment. But before we do, I've just got to show you this because I love this. So when my daughter Angel, some of you remember Angel from years ago, she's 14 now, believe it or not. She was in the Brownies several years ago, and it was to create something with the stars, and I was like, oh, I got all excited with this, and this is what she creates, and I just love it. And this is Orion's things in the sky. So I just wanted to share that with you because I have such a connection with Orion. He's in the sky at the moment, and I think it's Jupiter. The planet Jupiter is right near Orion in the sky at the moment. And I could just sit there for hours under the stars and just be. I absolutely love it. So anyone else who's like, I just want to be under the stars, next to water, surrounded by nature, I'll be set for life. Another thing I'd love to share with you as well, I know some of you know, I love painting. Sacred geometry is a huge thing with the Starseeds. And this is another one of the things that I have created. Let me just move that so you can see. And this is Metatron's cube, which comes out of the flower of life, which I have on my, I'm all starseeded up today. So you can all see that, the Metatron cube, which comes out of the flower of life. And when I started to paint these, I have to have the universe. I have to have the universe behind it and the stars. So I have a very strong starseed influence, if you hadn't already noticed. I absolutely love the stars. Absolutely love the stars. So it says, I keep missing the northern lights. There's always cloudy or too much light in the big city. Yes. Yeah, and I know you do need to look through camera to see the northern lights as well. In this country, I know I've seen lots and lots of pictures of them, and it's just amazing, isn't it? The stars, when we look up at the stars and think that we are made of the same energy as stars, it really can make us feel quite insignificant, how tiny we are and how vast the universe is. But I totally believe so. The universe has its eyes on us, on planet Earth, because this planet, as we know, is ascending. We are going from this lower 3D density, and the vibration of the planet is elevating to 5D. And as we go through this shift, we know everything has to come up and be uncovered. There's a lot that is coming out on the planet, more and more and more being exposed. Very challenging, it can be very overwhelming, but it has to come up. It has to come up because this planet is shifting. We've got to bring up all the evil, all the darkness, and bring it into the light. It needs to be exposed. It needs to continue to come out, and that's why our role here is so critical and crucial on the planet. And with all the stuff that is coming out on the planet, is also to remember that it's within us as well, that we're going to have anything we may have pushed and hidden away is going to come up within us. It's heal thyself, and to not be scared when things do come up, to know that there is so much support. You are not alone. You are not alone. Please use this group to share if you do need any help with anything. There's so many wonderful souls here from all over the world, and we are really all in this together. So whether we identify as a star person or an angel or an element or a hybrid, we're still a human family. Yeah, we're still all here on the planet because on a level we chose to be here. We chose to be on this planet to help in this most exciting time in our history. It's also quite critical with everything that's happening and coming up, and with everything that is coming up and being exposed, it can really affect us. The sheer darkness of some of the things that are coming out. Some of us have been awake for forever. I've always been very awake and aware. Others we're very much shut down, and then we start to become aware of things. We've had a spiritual awakening, we see everything different. It can be very overwhelming. This is why we're all here, because we are here to help each other. So if any of you are struggling with anything that is coming up, please do reach out. Please do reach out. I can help you myself, and there's so many other people out here that are doing good work. Find the right teacher and healer for you if you are having anything that does come up, because what we don't want to do is suppress stuff, because it's still going to be there. Okay, Brenda, sorry I missed the cube. Can you show me again? Of course I can. This is quite a big one. I know I've got some little ones. This is the Metatron cube. Beautiful. Looks like the universe. Put that back there. So, how are we all feeling? Good? Let's go into a little bit of a meditation. So what I thought would be really lovely for us all today is to expand our heart space and really just connect with the stars and the universe and just see where that takes us. So if you are up for that, I do invite you to just start taking some nice deep breaths. I always invite you to place your hand over your heart space, close your eyes if you would like to, and breathing in slowly. If you can hold that for just a moment, that breath, and then breathing out slowly. And just imagine on that slow exhale, you're just letting everything flow down your body. Breathing in. And on the exhale, just relax. But just imagine that everything is just flowing down your body. Just letting it all go into earth. Breathing in deeply. And relaxing on that exhale. And as you have your eyes closed, I'd like you to just bring your awareness into your heart space. I know sometimes it's going to be a bit challenging if we're still in our heads. So if that is the case, just imagine that you have light streaming in. Just breathing that light into your head and letting it go. Flow down your body. You can blow those thoughts away. What we want to do is we just want to bring our conscious awareness into our heart space. I like to tap sometimes, or just have my hand on my heart space and bring your awareness into your heart. And as you bring your awareness into your heart space, I want you to see, sense, feel, or just imagine the light in your heart. Okay, so you continue to take those deep, slow breaths. And seeing that light, imagining that light in your heart, I want you to expand it to fill your chest. You may be able to breathe in and expand it to fill your body instantly. Sometimes people need to take it a little bit slow, so do whatever feels right for you. Breathing in and expanding that light in your chest, and that light to flow down into your hips, up into your neck. And breathing in, allowing that to expand more, come down into your arms, into your hands, flowing down your legs, into your toes, and flowing up into your head. So just focusing on your heart space. Deep, slow breaths, blowing out any thoughts, allowing everything to relax and drain away on that exhale. Yeah, I hope everyone's watching this and listening recording in that heart space. Beautiful. So now I want you, as you keep breathing, to expand that energy out beyond your body. So as you continue to do so, breathing in, and this light radiating from your heart, filling your body, is just going to expand out around your body. Let's do that again. Allowing that energy from your heart to fill the room that you're in, to fill the space that you're in. When we do this, the brain-heart coherence, which is what we're doing now by focusing on your heart, and I just invite you to stay here and just keep breathing and expanding that energy. We're connecting our head and our hearts. The heart is a very slow quite whisper, whereas their brains are wah, wah, wah. So when you bring your awareness into your heart space and you slow your breathing down, it just allows them to harmonize. And if you put a smile on your face as you're breathing in through your heart, you can think of anyone or anything that you love or that you're grateful for or that you feel appreciative of as you just continue to take these slow breaths. Beautiful. And let's feel the love for Mother Earth. That's why we're all here, isn't it? Mother Earth and humanity. And as you breathe in, feeling that love. And on the exhale, you can imagine we're just all setting that love down into Mother Earth. So we love you. Every breath, filling yourself up. Yeah. And I want you to imagine here, as you write this, keeping your eyes closed, you've got this beautiful energy around you. Because I want you to imagine that you're just floating upwards. And above you is the universe. It's all the stars, all the planets, all above you. With your eyes closed, just imagine the universe above you. And just allow yourself to just float and to go wherever you feel called to go to. There might be a certain star you feel drawn to. There might be a certain planet, star system. And just allow yourself to connect. Just keep breathing, staying in your heart space, staying in a place of love, with the intention just to connect with your star family, with your star system, with the universe. And just allow yourself to go wherever that may be. You may see a starship. You may meet beings. Just continuing to breathe deeply and slowly. Staying connected to that heart. Being in that place of love and allowing your guides and angels to be with you. Allowing yourself to connect. And what is it that you see, you sense, you feel? Are there any messages that are coming through? Can you see beings? Can you see lights? Maybe you can hear something. Maybe you can sense a change in the temperature. Maybe you found yourself on board a spaceship. Maybe you found yourself on the other side of the universe. Maybe you found yourself on a planet or star system we've never heard of before. Just trust. Just trust you will go wherever you need to go and connect with whoever you need to connect with right now. All held in love. Highest vibration. And just allow yourself to receive any messages, any wisdom, any support, any guidance, anything that you need from your star family, any wisdom that needs to be shared with you, any downloads, any activations, anything that you'll be able to receive that maybe it's not even currently on this planet right now. It could be a new healing modality. Just allowing yourself to connect in the perfect way for you. I see lots of going all different directions over the universe. I see starships, I see different beings. I feel in the Galactics. And I see the universe, and I just see the sacred geometry within all of it as well. And I'm just tuning in. So just allow yourself to receive whatever it is you need to receive. And as you continue to breathe, I do invite you to bring your energy back now. to imagine that you're just coming back into your body, bringing all that wisdom, bringing all those messages, bringing all that love. Taking deeper breaths into your body, and you may like to just tap on your heart space now. You just want to come back into your bodies. Let's call everyone's consciousness back now, please. Connecting in your bodies. Feeling your toes, feeling your fingers. Just bringing all of that back with you, and as you feel yourself sort of land back in your body, and you look up, you may still see the universe above you, and this beautiful vortex of light that's coming down. We always have that cord, that connection. Let's just open that up, please. Let's open this up for everyone, and I like to flow 100% as well. Yeah. And just allow this beautiful waterfall of light to flow over you. Once again, just bring in any awarenesses, insights, understandings, any activations, anything for you and your soul path, your journey here in this lifetime. Anything that's going to need help and support you, anything that's maybe not been ready before and you now are. Allow yourself to receive all of that now for the highest good of you and for the highest good of all. And allow yourself to receive that whether consciously or unconsciously. All the wisdom, insights, guidance, downloads, activations. Allow that in. And this beautiful light flowing over us, through us. Let's just ask everyone's aura, please be made whole and complete. And if we have any energy attacks in anyone's energy, please highlight it now for me. And let's dissolve those now. So just continue to breathe. Imagine you're under this big, beautiful waterfall of light. Let's just bring up anything hidden, please, and anyone's energy. This on live now, or listen to this recording. Let's dissolve all of that now, please. This life past life, parallel lifetimes. Release that. Shift that for everyone, please. Any hooks, cords, or attachments no longer needed. Any hooks that are draining people's energy. Show me. To dissolve all of those, please, now for everybody on the call. Everyone listen to this call. And show me any hidden hooks in anyone's energy, anything that's draining anyone. Show me now. Okay, dissolve those now, please. Let's release and dissolve them now. This life past life, parallel lifetimes. This speedies and divine grace for everyone as well. Let's release and dissolve all of that. Ooh. Okay. That feels really nice and clear. I don't know if you can all feel that shift. Okay, whatever that is, whatever that, I'm seeing it. It's like a bit like a spaceship or something. There's something that's connecting. Could be one, several of you, live now or on this recording. Just 100% love and the truth now. Dissolve. Let's move that away now, please. Remove all connections to anybody here on this call. Listen to this replay. Any anything hanging around, any guides, angels, any starships that are not 100% love, light and truth, remove now. Dissolve them, please, permanently from making this connection. It's clear. Okay, is there anything else hidden? Show me. No. Feeling that love. I don't know if you can all feel that difference in your energy. Breathing that love down, breathing in through your body, through your chakra system, through your meridians. You may see the colours of the rainbow as you do this. And let's just allow all of this. Allow it to fill your cells, your DNA, bringing the wisdom, gifts, guidance, downloads, upgrades, activations, whatever is there available for you, whether consciously or unconsciously. And let's ground that down. Let's take that down into the ground, please. Let's anchor it in. Can we allow this to be integrated, please, in everyone's body and energy with speedies and undivine grace in the most gentle, harmonious way for everyone as well. Yeah. Allow that to activate, allow that to ground into the earth. Beautiful. Just taking that down, flowing that down, integrating, grounding that into the highest timeline, please, for everyone as well. Yeah, cool. Okay, being aware of your body, I want you to be aware of your feet on the ground, bottom on the seat. If you are laying down on the bed, your back. And I want you to just Feel the earth beneath your feet. We're all here for Gaia, for Mother Earth, for humanity. I know we've come from our homes, wherever they may be. We're here right now. And Mother Earth has so much love for us. So I just want you to just feel the energy of the earth. You may feel that energy. I tend to feel the heartbeat of the earth when I tune in. But just feel your energy, your feet touching the ground or your bottom on the sea. We're just going to breathe in Mother Earth's energy. So breathing that in now. Nice deep breath, and you can just relax it down. Just imagine that you're breathing in Mother Earth's energy, coming in through your feet up to your root chakra. You may see a beautiful red energy. I'm going to breathe that up your body. And you may see the orange, the yellow, the heart space green, the throat, breathing it all the way up to your crown. And allowing that energy to flow for everyone. Nice and clear. So we've got the energy flowing down, the energy flowing up. And let's just, once again, the heart spaces, bring your awareness to your heart. And you may notice it just feels so huge. Just take some breaths, put a big smile on your face. Allow yourself to feel the gratitude and the appreciation for knowing that you are so loved. That your soul family are supporting you, they're here for you, your star family are. And as you just take a few breaths, if you can get that big smile on your mouth, on your face, it really hits meridian points. It really lights up your circuits. It allows your heart space to expand. We have a toroidal field in our heart space we have around our body, as we have around the planet. And our heart space is so beautifully expanded right now. Everyone, it's beautiful. Yeah. And as we just sit here, let's just hold this space of love, of connection. And just as you hold that space and feel that love surrounding you, flowing out of you, pulsating, let's just send this all over the world. So it's seeing like those ripples of love that's going all over the planet. I know we have people here from all over the world, allowing it to spread out over this planet, bathing Mother Earth in love, and allowing it to ripple out as well into the universe. Yeah, and as you breathe in that love that's there for you. Breathe it in. Beautiful. Feeling yourself in your body, grounded. I like to tap my heart space. Let's call everyone back, please, in their energy, in their sovereign energy now. Yeah, beautiful. It's done. How was that for you all? I'm getting some amazing visuals as I'm doing that. And I would love to know what you experienced, who you met. Did you meet your star families? Did you meet with beings from somewhere else? How was that for you all? Let me know in the comments. I would love to know if there was anything that you see, that you experience, that you'd like to share with everybody here, our fellow Earth Angels and Starseeds here. Please just share in the comments. I always find that when I sort of connect to my higher self, I sort of expand and I become the universe. I become the universe, and I have these massive wings, and the wings are the stars. They are the stars. That's how I see it. But please do type in and let me know how you found that. So you're grounded back here in your bodies. And did anybody see anything? Did anybody meet any of their star families? Louise, I'd love to hear from you, because I know how connected you are with UFOs and the work that you love to do. And Egypt as well, just been there. A short journey for me this time. Can of course try again anytime. Absolutely, absolutely. And sometimes we can have a more deeper connection. I know for you, Erwin, you are so grounded. You're so connected to Mother Earth. That starseed influence is 100% in there in you. But you're like, you've been here before, we know this, and you are so intrinsically linked to Mother Earth. I wouldn't be surprised if you said to me that you actually went into the core of the Earth and connected with the beings there, and some of you may have. Did any of you do that? I feel like I connected with Andromeda, Louise. Yeah. There's so many different star systems. It's fascinating. It's such a huge subject. It's huge as the universe. I do invite you to check out that star archetype quiz. Babs has posted the link in the chat, and you find out what diviner family you are, and then let me know. I'm the Void Walker. Babs, our lovely Babs, who we oh, and you're a Void Walker as well, aren't you? I can't remember what you are, Louise. I know Babs is the Augur, I think, from the Diviner family. Sandy's the Creatrix from the Ethereal family. The love was overwhelming. Happy tears started flowing. Yes, Dreamer. There's so much love there for us. We are love. That's our essence. We are love. When we think of everything in this world, I mean, we have all the different emotions, don't we? Anger, fear, grief, joy, happiness, love. But for me, love is beyond emotions. Love is the essence of who we are. And it's so powerful when we can connect into that and connecting with who we truly are. It's like remembering who the fuck we truly are, because we need to be in our power. We need to really connect with the gifts within us, the why we're here, so we can help make this change on this planet. And saying some of us, those that are just star people, it's very, they want to stay behind the scenes. They don't want any fuss or any notice. They don't want any acknowledgement. They just go about their lives, and bless them, because every single kind act adds up. Every kind deed adds up. Smile at someone. It adds up. I'll see if I can remember this little poem. How does it go? I can't remember this poem now. If I find it, I will post it. Here we go. I can remember some of it. Smiling is infectious. You catch it like the flu. When someone smiled at me today, I started smiling too. I passed around the corner and someone caught my grin. And when they smiled, I realised I'd passed it on to him. There's another verse about how it carries on and it can go all over the world. Smiling is infectious. We lift other people. How many times? I mean, have any of you ever... and then someone is kind or they smile and you're like, oh my God, I needed that. Thank you. Makes such a difference. And I know it seems so not much. It makes a difference. Just think of that little boy and the starfish. It makes a difference to someone. And that's how we bring peace on Earth. That's how we ascend. That's how we shift the vibration of this planet one step at a time, one small good deed at a time. Everything adds up. Dreamer loves that poem. Feels a very strong connection to Archangel Michael. Dreamer, you may well be the Knights, Galactic Knights. Very protective, potentially. Check out the free report. Hello, Jack. Long time no see. Just joined us on live. You do have a Metatron cube that I painted as well. As we're talking about sacred geometry and the stars as well. So I hope you've all enjoyed today. It's been wonderful being here with you all, sharing all of this about star people, beautiful star seeds among us. So many of us are so much more than just from the stars, but I am certainly not discounting how powerful it is if we have that connection with the stars. Every single one of you are important, my friends. Every single one of you are loved. You all make a difference. If any of you struggle, reach out. You're not on your own, and this is huge. Because a lot of some people can feel very lonely, disconnected. A lot of earth angels in general feel like, I just don't fit in, I don't belong. You do. You do. You're not alone, my friend. Reach out if you need any kind of help and support. We are all here for you. Thank you everyone that's joined me live, with all your comments and sharings. Thank you for everybody that listens to this replay as well. I really sincerely hope this has helped you understand yourself a bit better, connect with your star family, and just know how loved and important you are. One more thing to do, everyone. You may know me by now what that could be. And that's a big group hug. So just give yourself a big squeeze. Oh! Just giving every single one of you a big, 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 big energy hug. I love you all. I love you all. Thank you all for your time. I will be back here live next Monday. I look forward to seeing you then. Until then, my friends, take very good care of yourself and each other. And thank you for being here with me today. Lots of love to you all.